Hey there everyone, it's Virtuous Sinner back with another 1 kilobyte roguelike to share with you today. Before we even dive into it, a couple of things I gotta share with you. The first is, to be honest, the following information is probably going to take longer to relay than playing the game will, because the game is exceedingly short, unless you play perhaps more skillfully than I do. And the second is the information itself, which is this. We may be running out of 1 kilobyte roguelikes to share here. Back in the day, before I knew I would be making a channel of this nature, I downloaded hundreds and hundreds of roguelikes from the internet and stuffed them all in a folder to eventually play. At the time, I wasn't labeling where I found them, and I certainly wasn't labeling things like, hey, this is a 1 kilobyte roguelike. So when I went this morning to pull up the next 1 KBRL, I found there were no more waiting for me, and I had to do some research to find out if any of the games I had previously downloaded were in fact 1 kilobyte roguelikes, such as this one here. But I have no idea if there's more yet lurking in the folder or if we've run out. So maybe there'll be more 1 kilobyte roguelikes, maybe there won't. I'll keep my eye open for them, certainly. Anyways, today's game is called Tapio. It was made in 2010, and the truth is I don't know for sure who is the author. It's not listed as being created by anyone specific. But I am never one to take no for an answer, so I went and searched the internet to try and find out an answer. I do not have a definitive one. But what I do know is this that may or may not be an answer. There is a roguelike developer named Tapio Vieros. He's credited as creating at least one 7-day roguelike in 2012 called Infiniverse. So 2012 being in close proximity to 2010, Tapio being, at least in my experience, a relatively uncommon name, I'm thinking there's a decent chance that Tapio was created by Tapio Vieros. But I could be wrong on that. If anybody has any definitive information on this, please share it with me. I hate spreading misinformation. All right, so what is Tapio? I've played through about 3 or 4 times. I've never made it more than about 60 seconds. We'll probably play through a couple of games just to see. But here we are looking at Tapio right over here. The game is played with a keyboard. You do not use a keypad. You use the WASD keys. As far as I can tell, WASD to move north, south, west, and east are the only keys you use in the entire game. What we're looking at right here, obviously this is us. This is a coin. I'm assuming you're trying to collect coins to get a high score, although there's no time to actually witness your high score before you die, so keep an eye on it. Once again, if you die, the game closes immediately. This is, I guess, fuel. I'm guessing F for fuel. You have a torch rating. You see it right here, 30. When every turn you move, every turn you spend, your torch burns down by 1 point. When it reaches 0, you're dead. But if you step on an F key, it refills it to 30. That seems to be the whole of the game. You want to get down. You can get down to other stairs. You can go down levels. As you can see, a pretty neat effect. Our light is closing in on us. It also shows you how far it reaches, I think. Or at least you'll start noticing that soon if you haven't already. There we have 14 turns left. I'm just going to grab the damned... Oh, can I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can get this. Haha, exactly. Oh, it'll only give me back 20. I thought I'd give me back 30. We want to get down the stairs, I guess. We have 4 coins. As far as I have witnessed... Fuck. As far as I've witnessed, there are no enemies aside from... Oh, there you go, we're dead. Aside from the burning torch. That when it runs out, you're dead. I mean, it is 1 KBRL, so 1,024 bytes. There's not going to be a lot of content here, but that seems to be all the content there is. Is it random even? Wasn't the same damn map, was it? I don't know if it was or not. I'm sure it's random. Oh, there's more than one fuel on a level though. That's pretty interesting. Oops, I went too far. That'll cost you in a game like this. I'm getting further than I ever have. Let's go down to level 3. Keep an eye open for fuel. But let's not waste any time. If we're not seeing fuel, let's just keep going. There's fuel. This game is certainly continuing the tradition we've seen so far with 1 kilobyte roguelikes. I'm actually trying to see if there's any new content besides fuel. I'm not necessarily concentrating on grabbing coins anymore. It certainly continues the tradition we've seen with 1 kilobyte roguelikes of unique gameplay elements. I've never quite seen a game whose sole enemy is darkness that I can think of, another roguelike, where there's literally no enemy in it. The only thing is, can you keep your torch going? So in uniqueness factor, freaking kudos. I don't think I could go on record as saying I find it a particularly intriguing game to play. Oops, fuck. I just rammed into a bunch of walls and wasted time. You know, it is what it is. As far as I can tell, what you've seen so far is the totality of the game, and it's not. I think of literally all the 1 kilobyte roguelikes we've seen so far, it's the one I would label as the least, well, frankly, the least fun. As the challenge is minimal. There's a bit of luck involved in, you know, did you spawn close to a fuel source? And I've already been on record as saying I'm not a big fan of games where there's no victory condition. It's just not my thing. I like to know I can win a game, and I don't think you can here. I don't think we're going to get down to a level and it's going to be like, hey, you made it to the bottom, you win. I'm kind of trying to find that out right now. So we'll play for a few minutes. See if we can find anything. Even going on my way to grab a few coins here and there. But not a lot. Frack. Running out of light. Yeah, I'm guessing we've seen the totality of the game. This is it. My policy has always been to play until I die. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to do that here. I'm going to keep playing a little bit longer. But now that I know to just grab up fuel when I see it, now that I know there's more than one per level, potentially, the game has become a lot more easy, hasn't it? I could keep diving forever. So I'm not going to play with any great skill right now. I'm going to grab up all the coins I can see en route to here, which will probably end up killing me early. Much to the relief of all of us, I suspect. Actively getting frustrated by the sight of more fuel. Because it means I prolong the game. Alright, I'm going to give it another minute, and then I'm just going to frickin' kill myself. Not in real life. So this is Tapio. Possibly by Tapio Versio, is that the name? Possibly by Tapio Vieros, pardon me. I don't know for sure, though, of that fact. I will, as always, include a link to the game if you want to download Tapio and give it a try and, I don't know, experiment, see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, you get down to level 10,000, maybe there's like a grue that eats you or something, I don't know. But I can't label the gameplay particularly challenging, despite the fact that I did die in the first few seconds of every single game I played until now. But now that I know, a little bit more, that there is more fuel on the levels, geez, we just keep prolonging our lives. I think if you were actively trying to, grab every coin, maybe there'd be some challenge at that point. But if you're trying to play for score, if that's legitimately your thing, I think we've already hit on a winning strategy. Grab up the odd coin, but then get down to the next level and grab fuel. We could probably keep this going, I don't know, for hours if we wanted to. If you just go straight for the, if you don't see fuel, go straight for the staircase, and then grab coins on the way. You could probably play semi-indefinitely. And even though you'd be, slower at grabbing points than, say, some other guy who went around the level grabbing all the coins, in the long run, you'd win. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna deliberately, like I said, here's my new policy. We're gonna grab every single coin we see on a level. We're only gonna go down when we see no more coins. We will grab fuel because that's what we do. But we're not gonna get too stressed about it. There you go. I didn't see my own score. If you saw it, or rewind, and you can try and beat it. There you go. That's Tapio. May or may not be the last 1 kilobyte roguelike we check out here. I'm not sure. Download it if you have the urge. That's about it. I'll talk to you later. We'll be back with another Caverns of Zascasian version 2-ish upload in a little while. And then maybe we'll check out some other 7-day roguelikes or something, and then we'll get back to the next Caverns video. See you guys. Bye.